Alrighty, here we go. Welcome to Ronathan Plays and Probes. Well, for this one, I'm going to be doing a fantasy football live stream. So we're going to see how this one works out today. Alrighty, so just to give you an update on what's happening here, I've been playing fantasy football since 2003. This is my keeper league that I've been doing since then. We started doing keepers around 2008. I believe I won this league about 5 times. Same group of like 9, 10 guys that we've just been playing consistently year after year. So with this one, last year I had a terrible year, but the good thing is that I actually get to keep a couple of players. So if we look over here on the right side, I got Miles Sanders that I was able to keep, as well as Austin Eckler. Now, the rule is that you're allowed to keep only players that you've drafted, except for first round picks. And you may keep them for up to 3 years. So, nobody picked up off the waiver wire, anybody who's dropped, no longer eligible to be kept. So, that way we can keep keepers going fresh over and over again. Alrighty, and with that, let me just go over some of our league settings right now because we actually do things a little differently. Looking at our roster positions here, I want to note that we play quarterback, wide receiver, running back, and a flex position. Why? Because we felt running backs were very thin at some point when we had 12 or 14 teams. So we really want you to have like 2 quality running backs instead of like cashing in that third lottery running back. So it's really about picking your running backs well. Normally we have 2 less bench spots, and we actually have no IRs. However, since we're doing it with COVID this year, we decided to change things up. So along with that, looking at our scoring, we actually don't do the standard Yahoo 25 points per 25 yards per point for passing or 4 points for a touchdown. Instead, we actually do 6 points, and turnovers are costly in our league. So if you have an interception or if you have a fumble lost, it's minus 3 points. However, though, passing touchdowns are worth 6 points. We also prorated the wide receivers versus rushing because we figure rushing is actually harder to obtain than actually receiving yards. So we actually do 15 yards per point instead of 10. So that is just a quick look at our settings. Now back to the draft. Alrighty, so I am picking 4th this year. And now I'm interrupted by what's happening here.
4th pick!
Alright, we're just gonna 4th pick, and they're gonna tell me, hey, what are we gonna do here? Hey Andy, how's it going? Well, what are you gonna have me select? Well, since this is a keeper league, some players are not available. Sorry, no Christian McCaffrey available in our league. But I do have none of these players available except for Alvin Kamara. Michael Thomas was actually kept on our league. Derrick Henry was actually kept as well. He was drafted in the 2nd round last year. So from my choices, you'll see back on my team that I have, I'm in line to get CEH from Kansas City. Alrighty then. So looking at what we got, this is pretty much exactly where I would want to be, somewhere in the top 3 or 4. This is possibly the makings of a bounce back here. Considering I have my 2 running backs, Sanders and Eckler, if we get a full season off, I don't know as far as like durability, as far as how they're going to stand up in our league. So I'm thinking Eckler might do the job for me. However, though, it is nice that I'll have at least a true RB1, and hopefully one of these 2 guys will pan out to be RB2s, if not both of them. Alrighty, coming up on 120 left. It's going to be starting, pretty much it's going to go. Our guy Jeff up here at the top, he's going to take Saquon for sure, Ezekiel, and Kamara. It'll be interesting to see if Kamara doesn't make it to me. He might make it to me. If not, I actually don't want Kamara because I had him last year, but I am looking forward to grabbing one of these guys, or maybe even stretching for Dalvin Cook, considering we've had keepers at the other spots. Alrighty. Nope. Live streaming this. Here we go. Do I have to keep talking? It'd be interesting if... see how long I can go on and talk throughout. And if you just happen to be in the chat, hey, what's going on? Alrighty. Let's close out Discord. And there we go. Now I'm going to be ready. 2, 1, and here we go. The draft is starting. All right, let's see who's getting taken off the board first. Zeke gets taken off the board first. All righty, let's see who's next. Just chatting with everyone in my group chat. It would be funny if any of these guys knew I had this. And then they could see like, oh, hey, what has Ron got queued up next? So this could be my downfall. I don't think any of my guys in my league know about this channel. So, because I reserve it strictly for video gaming. Or, sorry, board gaming. Alrighty, so my turn is next. So it's either going to be Kamara or do I take Clyde? Wow. Josh Jacobs made it. Whew. Someone reached for that one. That is interesting. All right, so do I go with the young guy, the rookie in the offense? Bye week 10. I already got that. So Dalvin Cook or Kamara. Do I take the true number 1? I think I'm going to go with Dalvin Cook. I'm going to reach here on this one. So we'll see. All right, now coming back. Patrick Mahomes is not available. Let's look at what we got coming back here. Probably no running backs, so let's see what wide receivers I'm going to have. Got to go with my boy Hopkins if he's there. But, oh, Hopkins is gone in the first round, pick 5. Oof. I definitely have to swoop back one of these guys, along with the possibility of... so we have, as well as looking at our quarterbacks that we have left, Lamar Jackson, not available, as well as Lamar Jackson, not available. Patrick Mahomes was a keeper, and Russell Wilson was a keeper. So this is going to be interesting to see which quarterback I end up going with later. But right now, priority is just going to be stacking up. I got running backs solidified right now, so I need to get myself a legitimate number 1 wide receiver. Alrighty, and with that, let's see who has been drafted. Alrighty, so CEH, whoo, that's interesting. He's going to have that with Mahomes. Hoping that that doesn't pan out for him. Nick Chubb was not kept this year. That's surprising, considering he was in 11th, but the guy who had Nick Chubb decided to keep Lamar Jackson and Christian McCaffrey. So, alrighty, let's go back to players and see who's available. It's going to be 4 picks until my turn. So, I'm going to need to grab myself a legitimate wide receiver 1. Kenny Galladay. Oof. Do I really want to reach for him? Do I really think he's going to blow up this year? Julio Jones, 2 picks until me. Kenny Galladay gone off the board. Oof. Alrighty. So now that leaves me. Do I sit there and just decide I'm going to hoard another running back? This is no bueno for me. Okay, what we got. Kyler Murray. I don't want to take a quarterback. Do I really want to take a wide receiver? Man, pickings are slim here. All right, I can grab probably one of these running backs on the way. So who do I think has the chance to blow up? I think I'm going to go old reliable. Let's go with Mike Evans. And it looks like we're going to have a pause in the second round. That's going to be interesting. We got no time to mess around. You got to make your picks in this one. Normally we have the luxury of of a little time, like you're gonna take 2 to 3 minutes in your in live draft pick. Man, there's actually an interesting amount of quarterbacks. I had the option of keeping Melvin Gordon. Let's see, who do we got coming back on the swing? Yeah, let's see. So this guy Ferndale, he's gonna end up taking a running back for sure on the way back. This is the year. He's definitely not going to be taking a running back on the way back, as well as no regrets. So do I take a running back considering the snag him off for the rest of the field? And our draft got paused. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Looking at, yeah, people don't. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to snag a running back on the way back. Alrighty. If no one starts taking running backs, I'm snagging them on the way back. Or do I go and try to pluck out one of these legitimate wide receivers on the way back? That is draft strategy. All right, so looking at who we have here. Juju is just so tempting to get right here. I think I may snag Juju on the way back. I gotta try to solidify my wide receivers first and then try to pop him back for a quarterback. So let's add Juju to my queue. So I'm definitely going to hit him on the way back. Now, considering that we're keepers, look, that the Yahoo rank, he's like 38th, so basically he would end up going in the late third, early fourth round. Considering we've had keepers, and this is where we would have to kind of like scale and draft ahead and figure out at what point the draft is going to catch up to one another. But we're already at round 3, and I got one good. Yeah, I'm going to have to shore up and grab another good wide receiver. So Eckler's on my bench. I got Sanders, Dalvin Cook. It's looking good so far. So let's go ahead and shore this up, and let's grab a wide receiver on the way back. As much as I'd like to, because there are plenty of good wide receivers on the way back. It's going to be good. Oh. Wow. Well, I've made the jump from streaming my board games, which has mainly been Dice Masters, to let's go ahead and let's start streaming fantasy football. I'm thinking of looking to bring back, do something weekly as far as maybe like pickups, maybe some suggestions, maybe watch me, hey, set my lineup, or maybe field some questions. I don't know. I like to see myself kind of like do 75% board games and then 25% maybe fantasy football during football season. I don't know. We'll see how this venture goes. Alrighty. So looking back. Alrighty. So Chris Carson, he just went. Alrighty. So we can see what's happening over here. Maybe it'd be interesting to move over my, so that way you can see who ends up getting drafted. That's interesting. Maybe we can try that so that way I can hide my queue. Let's try that. Let's move our video capture device. Alrighty. It's my turn to draft. There's good running backs here, but I'm already stacked deep. I got to Cooper Kupp. That is an interesting pick right there, especially in that offense. Do I go ahead and take Cooper Kupp over Juju Smith? Yes. I think I'm going to add Kupp. That's the dilemma. All right, let's look at my... All right. Just in case. If I can't get it through, I got that. Where is it? Yeah, let's go ahead and take him. I took Cooper Kupp, because why not? We'll see if that comes in and bites me in the rear. So yeah, it's pretty close here. But we'll see. Alrighty. Okay. Let's try moving the video capture so we can see what's happening here. Let's see how that fares. Our draft is pausing again. Alrighty. Let's clean this up a little bit. Alright. You're gonna see how some of the sausage is made. Alrighty. So we can see who's drafted, and I'll hide my keepers so that way no one can see who I got on my list next. Well, you're gonna see that I do got Juju Smith, so we'll see. Working on position. Hey, thanks for tuning in, folks, and watching this go live. Alright, let's move this right there. Let's see how that goes right there. So let's see this window. Alright, we are good. Using a lot of my computer, my CPU. Alrighty. Let's see how this looks. Alrighty. Alright, so Deshaun Watson. Oof. Let's see what's happening with the quarterbacks now. Are they doing a run? Yeah. There's a lot of interesting quarterbacks that are available that could still have good years, which I might take back-to-back quarterbacks on my next run if none of the wide receivers are available. I wanted either Kyler Murray or Deshaun Watson. One of those guys would have been a solid QB to have. At least just see, like, hey, what's the possibility with them? Alrighty. And there's no way I'm taking Robert Woods and doubling up on him, so. Alrighty. Here we go. David Johnson. Oh, man. That guy won me a couple leagues. Won me a couple championships. And then he had that 1 year where he just broke his wrist and done for the year. Where I decided, oh, hey, who should I pick? Should I pick him or Le'Veon Bell? And I went all in on him on a few drafts. And the two drafts where I said I should have taken Le'Veon Bell over him, that would have netted me a championship that year as well, too. Alrighty. Wow. Juju could make it to me. And Juju does not make it to me. That's funny. Alrighty. So do I go after one of these other legitimate receivers? Or do I go for a quarterback? Let's look at what we got here. No quarterback. Got a quarterback. And yeah, so let's look at who's available. QBs. Do I take Josh Allen? Yeah, I think I'm going to reach for Josh Allen right now. I'd rather just have him right now. Let's go ahead and on the way back, let's see who we got. Melvin Gordon still out there. Holy cow. That is an interesting value pick. So, and we got Amari Cooper still out there as well, too. I can't spell the word decisive. Alrighty. Do I take the value pick in? Let's look at my running backs. Do I have a week 8 bye running back? No. Oh, man. And you still got Le'Veon Bell. Holy cow, man. Their floor is available. Wow. DK Metcalf. All right, let's see if Melvin Gordon. What's happening with Melvin Gordon right now? Is there something I'm just not aware of? Why is everyone staying away from Melvin Gordon? Oh, we got to pause. Alrighty, our commish is having a little fun with the pause button after each round since we are going super fast. Ah, that's why. The Broncos have currently listed Melvin Gordon and Phillip Lindsay as co-starters. That's interesting. So they are going to, that is running back by committee until they realize that Melvin Gordon is the real deal. So, yeah, if he's there, I'm definitely taking him. So, let's look at my running back buys right now. 7, 9, and 10. So 7, 9, and 10, not bad. I mean, that is a value pick just to grab Melvin Gordon right now. If he makes it to me. Alrighty. Amari Cooper goes. Alright, looking at who do I got. I do need my third wide receiver at this point. Tight ends. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. All right, Matt, what are you going to do? Do you take a backup running back right now? Or do you focus on... Yeah, he's got 3 running backs. Do I just go all in? Wow, DJ Moore. Look at all those. Alrighty. I mean, this is a value pick. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and let's just draft Melvin Gordon. Oh, let's see how that fares. There is one other running back that I'm going to go all in on. And I'm just going to snake him with my next pick. Alrighty, I'm going to queue up a tight end. So I think this guy, one of these two guys will be legit. Alright. Man, Melvin Gordon in the split committee. See how that fares out. Alrighty, let's lock that in. Boom, there we go. Alrighty. Live streaming on my draft on Wednesday night. My wife is going to be drafting as well too, so we will be competing against one another. So that shall be interesting and exciting. Alrighty, here we go. Let's go back to all players. Let's look at, yeah, Le'Veon Bell went. Cam Akers, that's going to be interesting with the Rams. What's going to happen with Akers and Henderson. So I'm always iffy about certain rookies in certain offenses, so we'll see. Let's clean that up a little bit. There we go. Let's see, how am I looking? Looking a little better. All right, cool. Cam Akers. Oh, Cam Akers. Somebody made a run on a defense. Let's see what's happening with defenses. San Francisco went. I'm going to target one of these defenses later on. DJ Chark. He's gone. And we are paused. Welcome to the pause, fellas. That's how it goes in the draft. All right, Chark goes. DeAndre Swift. That's interesting with what's happening in Detroit between him and, oh my gosh, got to look at that Detroit Lions depth chart. Normally I'm adept to this and knowing what's happening with the depth chart. All right, let's queue. First time opening up the depth chart. I have my idea of who I'm looking for. Who's behind him? Oh yeah, Kerryon Johnson. That's right. Alrighty, so have some of my notes, some of my secret notes for some of my draft strategy this year. So I have a couple of guys that I'm looking at to pick up. We'll see if any of my sleepers pan out. But looking at my lineup, I'm going all in on, oh, man, let's see what we got with wide receivers. Cortland Sutton, man. Keenan Allen is still there. I mean, that guy is legitimate. Yeah. How many years has he been in the league? 3 picks until my turn. Got Evans. I got Cooper Kupp, man. He's got Tyrod Taylor. Let's look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is going to be year 8 for Keenan Allen. Oh, 2 picks until my turn. J.K. Dobbins. Ooh, someone's not trusting in Mark Ingram. Had a discussion on Reddit with somebody who said that I told them that I'm basically going to avoid Dobbins just because of looking back at 2018 with Kenneth Dixon, the hype train behind Dixon, and then last year the hype train with Justice Hill. Yeah, I just think backup running backs are just not going to pan out when you got a legitimate starting wide receiver. I mean, a starting quarterback and Mark Ingram who function as your RB 1 and 2s. So, Stephon Diggs. Alrighty, let's look at. Alrighty, Keenan Allen is not going to make it to me. Alright, let's look at the draft results. Let's see who's recently just been drafted. Who did I take in my last pick? Oh, that's right, I got skipped for round 6 because I had Miles Sanders that was already taken. When am I getting skipped again? I think I'm getting skipped in round 9. Alrighty, so definitely with my round 7 pick. All right, let's look at all players. So 7 and 8. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get another legitimate wide receiver. AJ Green. And we're back to the pausing after each round just to give each team a moment to breathe, line up our picks. That would have been a little bit more better if we had that longer time, maybe 15 to 30 more seconds. AJ Green, yeah, I'm staying away from AJ Green. Will Fuller, that's interesting. I mean, he's currently a backup on there, but somehow I feel he's got to emerge on that Texans depth chart. Guess who do we got there? We got Brandon Cooks. Is he down in Houston? Yeah, we got Brandon Cooks, and we got Randall Cobb, in which... Oh, Will Fuller. Yeah, he's up there. Why did I not see him before? Yeah. Cooks or Fuller, basically. Who's going to emerge on that offense? And David Johnson, man. Got the D&D Johnson guys over in Houston. Hey, 2 playbacks. All right. There we go. Let's see who else is going to live stream this or watch me do this. Who knows? I could be doing this each year. Maybe I can have Reddit or a community draft my team for me as an experiment for fun. So Matt Ryan, he went. Let's look at all players. Who do we got out there? Kareem Hunt still available. Oh, got a feeling we're gonna have a run on tight ends now. Let's see if Noah Gertz, does he got a tight end? If he takes a tight end, that may have me take a tight end. We'll see. Kareem Hunt, man, that dude had it in Kansas City, and he just went to fisticuffs on people, man. He went to Devontae Parker. All right, let's look at who we got in tight ends left. Yeah, I mean, do I shore up in? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to just grab him right now. And I'll grab a different wide receiver on the way back. Yep. Bye-bye, Keenan Allen. All right, so now it's time for me to reach for some of my Julian Edelman, man. That's my 3. Brandon Cooks, man. That guy could do it. Christian Cook has a legitimate chance at it. Him and it's basically who's going to be the breakout candidate this year in Houston. Alrighty. Miami depth chart is interesting. Let's see who do we got out in Miami. Always makes me think of Burn Notice. Miami. Alrighty, as it currently sits, at some point I'm gonna need Tyrod Taylor. Man, I love me some Tyrod Taylor. Just hope that dude gets a legitimate shot at something, man. He always just never finds the right team that's just willing to take a chance on him for being a QB around for years, man. That dude's great. And pause because we were at the end of the round. Drafting round 8, looking at who's available. Yeah, I don't need Evan Ingram anymore. Bye, you're gone. Oh, did my sleeper running back go? Well, not so much a sleeper. Yeah, Gibson was drafted. It's between him and Waller. Alrighty, that's fine. I think I'm good at running back. This is just going to be for future. In case if that doesn't pan out. Alright, my turn is next. Oof. That flew by fast. So who do I take? Who do I take a chance on? Wow. I mean, Will Fuller's just solid, man. Yeah. Him and Deshaun. Yeah, we're just going to pull the trigger on that. I need my backup, so 13. And my other... Yep. So we're just going to draft Fuller. Alrighty, so don't need you. So now we're just looking for value pick quarterbacks. Drew Brees is gone. Let's see who got drafted. Yeah, Drew Brees got drafted. Oh, just lend me some Drew Brees on my team. Do I go with the young guys? Quarterback? Coming up to me. I don't think I have a pick this round. So I think this is going to be my Austin Eckler pick. Yeah. Alright, so coming back round 10. I'll be looking at solidify maybe a backup QB, another wide receiver. Who knows? Yeah, I think I got it. Go. Let's see, who do we got next? Let's see, who do we got available? And the pause continues. Tyler Boyd. So far, how am I liking my team? I don't know how I'm liking it. Trying to figure this one out. Since we are drafting extra spots and we're considering for COVID, yeah, good on running back. I think I'm gonna take maybe one more running back at some point. I will need to start drafting a little bit more wide receiver depth. It's out there. Let's rely on a legitimate backup QB right now. That is the question. Yeah, I need to take a veteran QB with this pick. Oh, yeah. Yep, that was the 9th round. Yep, we're 9th because I took Austin Eckler. That is right. So I got a little breathing room. We're going to hear the pause and a few picks. Alrighty. So none of these guys should make it back to me. I will need to get a legit wide receiver back on my team. That is interesting with defense. Yeah, Stafford was picked. Okay. Do I go young guy with a quarterback? Able to draft a legitimate quarterback. Who has the potential to be a breakout as far as yeah, I don't know. Don't know about this one. I think I need to solidify a backup QB at this point. We'll see what's happening here. Could end up sneaking a third quarterback, so just to be safe, I'm going to snag. Yeah. Alright, let's see where you're going with this, sir. Chicago defense. A little run on defenses. Let's see what's happening here. Always like me some Minnesota. Yeah, I always like me some Minnesota and Mike Zimmer. They do play Mitch Trubisky. Yeah, let's just draft Minnesota's defense. I don't think. We'll see if I end up with my backup QB or not. Is interesting. Are the Rams going double tight end? Let's see. The Rams are, yeah, Josh Reynolds is back and healthy. Will be interesting. That was the right move to continue to do a trend setting and get a defensive run going. Agreed. Anybody out there watching right now, live? You can say hi. I got my chat window open on the right that I can talk to you during your thoughts. Aha! New England. There we go. Keep going with that defensive run. That's what I like to see. Yeah, I'm going to lock in that. And we're out of pause. End of round pause. Beep, beep. I've had my ring on a little backwards. There we go. Got the sapphire out. Oh, there we go. Looks nice. Take a look at my fantasy notes. What do we got here? Alrighty, the secret fantasy notes. The secret. What round are we in? Yeah, good right here. 8th round. Who did I take on my team? Took 4. Did I take 7th? I took Darren Waller. I took him earlier than I wanted to, but that's fine. Our league was not about to permit that. Alrighty, back on. Here we go. What round are we on? We are on round 11. Round 11. This is where teams are won. Leagues are won. Brietta off the table. Question is, you already got your other backup QB. I should be fine to be able to take Goff right here. Not too bad. Grabbing Goff this late. The question is do I grab Phillip and Lindsay? Do I take guys in a committee? Just to see which guy is going to pan out on the team. Who's going to be the wide receiver 1? Who's going to be the RB1? Do I take the handcuff just in case? Hawkinson went. Alrighty. We're taking Goff. Alrighty. Let's shore up my wide receivers. Yeah, this is going to be the next guy. That's for show. Alrighty. David Montgomery, man. There's a legitimate running back 1 out there. But, man, he's got a yards per carrier sick. They are not, and not sick in the good way, just sick and just like, bleh. Alright, not taking a backup defense and not taking a backup tight end in this draft. It's all about depth at these other positions. The question is do I draft a 3rd quarterback? Man. Yeah. Wide receivers. Let's go ahead. I don't think he'll make it to me, but we'll see. Just a report on him. Gronk, round 11. Man, will he make it this year? That's funny. Alrighty, our stream is looking good. That's what I like to see. Thanks again to the CR Game Room and DM North for helping with their tutorials on how to set up streaming and live recording. That was definitely an easy help for me to do it here. And we're paused. Time out. Alrighty, back on the draft. Let's see. Sterling Shepard just went. So, yeah, I think I got my next 2 wide receivers lined up. Do I take a chance at another running back and just straight up get really just gross with my running back depth? We'll see. Someone's got to take a flyer on him. Hey, there is another Hopkins in the league. How about that? That's Bryson Hopkins. Hey, did not know that. That's cool. Hope he pans out and becomes something cool. Alrighty, 9 seconds. Round 12. Let's see who has keepers in round 12. Oh, just round 13. Everyone's drafting in round... Oh, David Montgomery just went. That'll be interesting. Him and his 3.0 yards per carry. Tarek Carr, the Raiders. Brandon Cooks is still out there, man. Limited with the quad injury. Especially with the depth. Four wideouts, yeah. They do have depth. But Los Angeles defense, man. Aaron Donald, my wife's favorite players. We got here Leonard Fournette. Brandon Cooks. Philip Lindsay, do I take the handcuff? That is the question, or do I stick with my plan and just start grabbing my wide receiver so I think I have a chance at panning out? Yeah, let's grab some guys. Can Cooks be a wide receiver 1, man? That is the question. I think I gotta grab one of those handcuffs on the way back. Just to legitimately see how many years in the league. Yeah, he's young. So 1, 2, 3. Oops. Hate when that does that. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be his 6th year or 7th year. And we're gonna pause again. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be his 7th year. Brandon Cooks going in. Quad. I mean, one of those guys has to emerge in that league, in that group. That's right. Mike Williams got injured on Hard Knocks. By the way, if you're not watching Hard Knocks on HBO, great show. Just great. Alrighty, here we go. Do I have a little delay? Yeah. So if I hold my hand up, what point? 1001, 1002, 1003, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008. Oh, a little 8-second delay. That's interesting. Yeah. I guess that's what that would be for. Average watch time. Hey, somebody watched my draft for 27 minutes. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate that out there. We'll get it going and we'll see what's happening. Wife's out here preparing for her stuff while she's watching Downton Abbey. So she gets control of the TV. Alrighty. Alrighty, so my turn is next, and man, how many bench spots? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I use it to shore up the running back game? So, Peterson in Detroit makes it interesting. Brandon Cooks is gone. So how many backup wide receivers do I have? I currently have 2 backup wide receivers, so who am I going to invest in? Just in case if Philip Lindsay does this, I'm going to protect my guy. A little handcuff insurance. Alrighty, I think I got some sleepers ready to go for my next couple of picks. We'll see if any of these make it. Man, Austin Hooper is still there, man. That guy's a solid wide tight end. He goes to Cleveland and he emerges as number 1. Yeah, we'll grab. Put you in the queue. You in the queue. Alrighty. Baker Mayfield's still out there. What's happening with quarterbacks? Philip Rivers still available. So is Dwayne Haskins. Oh, that's right. He's got to compete against Kyle Allen. Trubisky. And we're about to hit another pause. Here we go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Whoever you are, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Whoever you are. Little singing, how we doing? Got the pause going. All right. So looking at all players, who do we got? Somebody's got to draft Baker Mayfield. That's happening. Something like this where I can hide what I'm doing so you can't see what's happening there. Y'all don't know who I have queued up or not. Yeah, my Q's hidden from everybody. That's interesting. If I could just swap and just make the names over there rather than the rank. No, it's fine. That works. What happens if I do this and I reset to running backs? It goes back like that. Damien Harris. Manuel Sanders. Alright, 6 picks until my turn. Here we go. Alrighty. Man, it was bad watching him come down from that on Hard Knocks. Mike Williams from the Chargers. Speaking of Williams, Tyrell Williams from the Raiders. He was great for the first 8 or 9 weeks last season, then just slowly just dumped down. Alrighty, what we got next? Now let's see. Just create a little bit more depth, shore up your team. See if you can find any lottery picks. So Dallas was drafted. Austin Hooper, oof, that's gonna be good. He's a solid tight end. 2 picks until my turn. Denver, Joshua Kelly. Ooh. Baker gets drafted. All right, so, all right, let's grab my little sleeper wide receiver. I think Preston Williams has a chance. So let's go ahead and let's draft him. Yeah, I don't need you anymore. Running backs. That is interesting. Any of my running backs make it to me? Alright, around 15. Somebody's gonna probably snag my sleeper running back, I imagine. Is he on or off that COVID list? Yeah, he's on the COVID list, that guy. Alrighty, here we go. Who we got coming in next? Ooh, somebody going with that Denver wide receiver. Going Jerry Jeudy. How come I've never... Have I heard of that guy? Yeah, I think I have. Yeah. Him and Cortland Sutton and Drew Lock. Jeff Driscoll. See how things play out in Denver, which they're going to be run heavy. Tennessee. That's Mike Vrabel and his defense. Not too bad. Alrighty. Queuing up for my pick in a bit. And we're going to come to a pause. After this pick, let's see who's available out of all the players. Noah Fant would be interesting. Definitely have him in my queue. Do I really want a backup tight end? Indianapolis defense. Normally I wait till the end to take defenses. Let's see if I was right to take a defense early. Yeah, Chargers defense. Seattle's defense. And we're about to hit the pause right now. Beep beep. Ball start. Uh-oh, 2 people are typing. What do they have to say? Yo, Mahomes to Belair. Or working from Mahomes. 14th, 15th, 16th round will be keepers for the 14th when we go back to the normal next year. Okay, that's good. Alrighty, that's me. Implosion inevitable. Alrighty. Draft is paused. Oop, what fell? Something fall? Let's check the live stream, make sure everything's going good. Hey, how's it going out there? Alright, thanks for watching. Alrighty, here we go. 2 picks until my draft. If we go back to normal. Yeah. Big if. Word. Paris Campbell. That's interesting. So we got TY, we got Paris. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's see if my pick is gonna get snagged. There we go. My turn is next. Boom, boom, boom. How do you dig in this background music? Boom, boom, boom. In case if you're wondering, the band that is playing is currently the Unicorn Heads. And this song is Light Expanse. Maybe I should add some more stuff as well. I do like some of the stuff from the Unicorn Heads. Start adding a little bit more variety of stuff. Here we go. AJ Dillon. Ooh. That's interesting. Alright, team defenses. Let's go back and let's grab my sleeper player. Let's grab Mr. James Robinson. Here's to you, James Robinson, the newly crowned starter. Man, I could get a YouTube strike for that one. Yeah. Jimmy Garoppolo. My name is Jimmy Garoppolo. I had you 1 year until you broke your leg by trying to run out of bounds and you tore your ACL against Kansas City and messed up my year. Yeah, if you're a quarterback, don't take any risks. Ooh, there we go. Had a little streaming issue, but all right, here we go. Back in. Oh yeah, coming to you live in the kitchen again. Hey, how about that? Alrighty. Well, I'm wearing a creamsicle Tampa Bay colored shirt. Didn't even realize that till later. Emmanuel Sanders now. Yet. What do we got out there as far as running backs? Do I just take another chance and grab another running back? Just because we need to see how it all shakes out. Man. Week 8's looking very interesting. Yeah. Running backs, yeah. All right. Oh man, this guy. Could he break out this year? Yeah. Henry Ruggs. Ruggs is a nice pick. Alright, coming with my last pick. Who am I gonna take? That is the question. mean, is this the year that I take a backup? I think I gotta. Who knows how that's gonna shake out with Henderson. It's a 3-back rotation. I think this is the year. Normally I don't like a backup tight end, but this guy intrigues me. QBs are available, just for curious sakes. Yeah, I mean, if one of my guys goes down, I should be able to scoop one off the waiver wire. Alrighty, let's just grab that backup tight end. Thank you all for the draft. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow night around 9:30, 9:45 Pacific time for another draft that I'm doing. Who knows? Let's see how many of these live stream drafts I can do. And possibly back for Dice Masters tomorrow night as well, too. So back-to-back on streams tomorrow. Dice Masters and Fantasy Football. Until then, everybody take care, and thanks for watching. Bye.